understanding like what is Tableau that might have discussed earlier also, but let us start as it is the first day. Okay, so guys, Tableau is a visualization tool. Okay, it will help us to convert our data, which is in the rows and columns, to because whenever we see some numbers, our mind just gets stuck in going through all the numbers. Okay, so different numbers will be there, and it is hard for our brain to understand all these numbers at one go. And I'm not talking about this much, it will be lakhs of rows, crores of rows. But using a visualization tool, this data will easily be converted to some graph. Then our mind start processing. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, for example, here on a page is written no cash, only UPI. Okay, and on other side there is one photo of a hand. Okay, like this, saying no to cash. Okay, some cash, saying no to cash, and saying yes to UPI. Some image is there. So this will be very much easily for a person to understand no matter which language. There will be no language barrier in images, right? No one will ask, speak in my mother tongue. No one will ask, right here. Why you have not in, no, not given this in my mother tongue or my area language, regional language and all. When it comes to images, it's beyond the language. Understanding, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So similarly, when it comes to visualization, it's talking about how your company, your organization is working. Let us suppose you want to analyze and you're getting data in different formats. Okay, and it is continuously getting updated. Now, this data will be handled in what we can say transformed and all that by the employees who are working in that organization respective designation. But on this data, the CEOs of company, okay, CTOs, managers, on this data, they have to take decisions. Their meetings will be there for 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay. And these are lakhs of rows. Okay. Continuously keep on adding. Okay. Still counting, we can say. So they need to understand where things are going right because this company is very big. Okay, and they need to analyze in which state we might be going wrong, in which city, which sector, which part, southern part, northern part, eastern part of the country, which where we are lagging, where we are improving, where we are getting benefits, where we need to uh, give more focus on. By looking at this data, they will not be understanding anything. And their time is very important because they are decision making for the company's betterment. They are thinking that how our company will go from millions to billions. Yes. So they need to take a decision and they need to understand this data quickly. So the data analyst person who is analyzing, who is making dashboards, he need to make it so clear that what is the topic of the meeting. Okay, so what things they are going to look out for. So in that way I'll be making the dashboard so that their decision making will get improved. So this data he will convert, he will write some sales versus state. Okay, then maybe sales versus region. Okay, different graphs he will be making pie charts, okay, showing how things are going on, year-wise growth. He'll be making line chart, right? Then different charts he will do, and he'll make it look like something like this. Now, a person, whoever is taking decision for his company, he'll be analyzing all this. If he want to do some changes, he will apply some filters. Using those filters, data will, let us suppose if I want to only see about BVs and all that, the different things will get applied and it will get changed. Right now, all these changes are not applied, only on this table it is applied. But if I do the changes, all the data will simultaneously reflect. So according to his requirement, his uh, point of questions, the data will be reflecting to him. Then he'll be able to analyze, take decision. Are we all clear? Is my language reaching to you? Am I speaking proper English, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So also, we all know, can you just tell me, anybody, what is the difference between a mobile phone, a touchscreen mobile maybe, okay, and a camera?
Mobile phone is interactive.
Mm.
Camera is just captures the picture.
Now,
It
let us
captures
suppose,
only the picture or something. Mobile phone it can use for calling or texting messages, whatever we need, we can do.
yes, multi-purpose, right? And this is focused. Camera is focused on one particular task. Is it, guys?
Yes,
Yeah. So if there is a function in your house and you want to record it, which you will prefer, either a camera or a mobile phone? If it is Samsung S24 even, and it is the best camera available in the market, which one you'll go for the recording?
camera.
Camera. So similarly, when we compare Excel and Tableau, let us suppose, Excel can also do all those things. Excel is a multi-purpose thing, right? But Tableau is a focused tool, we can say. Okay. Excel is storing the data, manipulating the data, and making some okay visuals, we can say. Yes, if I do recording with the S24, it will take good videos, but my program, let's suppose marriage function, will be going for hours and hours. This,
Tableau ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ?
guys, please mute yourself. What's that? Whenever you join, please look out for your mic. Unknowingly, you might be sharing your side noise, which might disturb the class. So in the initial phase, just to get comfortable with the classes, it's okay if unknowingly somebody disturbs the class. I will just remind them to mute themselves. But in the upcoming classes, it might be dangerous for you. So what I was saying is, when our program is there, our S24 can also take good videos, but my program is for hours. Okay, and it requires a lot of memory. Though it provides 1 TB, it might require, it might hang and all, because it is a multi-purpose. It is saying do everything little. Okay, good quality. This is telling do one thing intensely. One thing intensely. Understanding, everybody?
Yes, sir.
So that is what Excel and Tableau will be comparing, because Excel is a tool every now and then we might have gone across. So we have a little bit of idea, or if we just compare it with it, so we will have a better understanding. So can anybody, one of you, please read this? Just now I explained it, just to read it. Somebody will volunteer.
Is the powerful data visualization tool which it is used in the field of business intelligence. It helps the other users to create variety of charts and graphs, map, dashboards, and stories, etc. Understandable data and actionable.
Okay. Whenever somebody is reading, make sure all others also read on their own side. And just now, the one who has read it, what's your name?
Sabari.
Shabri.
Yes.
So Shabri, check your internet. Your voice is a little bit breaking. Okay. I hope I'm clear on your side, right?
Okay, sir, I will check.
Yeah. Now we'll see features. Now we have just understood that a clarity that our Tableau is a camera kind of thing which is focused on one particular thing, whereas Excel is a mobile kind of thing which can do many things, but at till some extent. Till some extent. Okay. Now, when we are saying, okay, let's use camera for our work. So let us know in detail what our Tableau can do. Features. Why to go for a camera instead of a mobile for recording the functions going on in our home? So why to go for a Tableau tool instead of going on Excel? So let us first understand some features, then we will compare again both of them. So data visualization. Tableau excels in converting raw data into visually appealing and interactive dashboard. Users are easily creating visualization by dragging and dropping elements onto a canvas. So will when I open Tableau and connect the data, okay, let's do practical later. Let's now understand only theoretically. From tomorrow onwards, we'll go very slow, step by step. I'll do one step of practical, and I will ask you all to also follow it. Okay, so let's just discuss this theoretically today. Otherwise, you might not be able to connect with me, or you might feel lagged behind. So, data visualization. Some fields will be there on one side, and I can just drag it and put it on another side, and my visual will get created. Just like here, some columns are there. I will drag them and drop it them here, and some visual will get created. So it is that easy. It is said here in this line. Data visualization. Ease of use. With its intuitive interface, Tableau allows user with little to no technical skill create a complex visualization. It drags and drag and drop functionality makes it simplify the process and for the data analysis. So now why they are telling non-technical skill? Earlier, how things used to go on, like every different post used to be a separate working thing. Just like when I say a front-end developer, that person used to work with HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, backend we used to go for Java handling or Python, anything. They used to have their own separate works. Still, many of them maintaining that thing, but nowadays is both are handled by one person. Yes, you are seeing that layoffs are coming into picture. Why is the reason? Because the knowledge or the skills are in a person is increasing. AI is helping them to do all those things all together. So due to which the requirement of separate individual working separately on a one particular job role is reducing. They will be handling many of the things at one go. As a data analyst or data science, you might be working with Python, Excel, SQL, maybe you knowing Power BI or Tableau, anything, anyone or both. So all these things for a data analyst you'll be going for. So you have a programming knowledge also, you have Excel handling, which is a database, again SQL, which is other kind of relational database, and one visualization tool. All together you have a good scope. So you are working as a data analyst. But earlier, a separate use, a person who has all the understanding, financial understanding of the data set, how company works, and he used to have some grip on that. So visualization part used to be under him, okay, business analyst and all that. But nowadays, so the role is same, but the working, or what we can say, the task has been increased, so that you should have a little bit of technical knowledge and all that. So when you go for a visualization tool, it is easy for a non-technical guy even. So for you, it will be definitely more and more easier. Okay. So earlier, why this line used to give for a person, he used to take tension, like whether it will be challenging for me or something. I have never used any PC or computer. Okay, I have all theoretical paper knowledge. Okay, so will I be able to go for that? It's a beginning phase. But now, as a data analyst, you already have in your graduation or whatever, you have already handled laptops, PCs, and Excel, SQL. You have already gone through. So your technical mind is already polished. So this will be very much easy for you. Okay. So data connectivity. Now, when we come to data connectivity, going to one small example, whenever in market, now you can see there are flex engine cars are there. Flex engine cars. Can anybody tell me what is meant by flex engine cars? Nobody? Am I audible, guys? Is it disconnected?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
So you might not be knowing as nobody is replying. So in our car, we can add a petrol also, and there is slash CNG option also. Okay. So flexi fuel or flex engine, when I say, it is allowing me to add a efficient fuel also and a costly fuel also. So whenever you might see in the CNG pumps, huge lines are there because CNG is less costlier, efficient, good for the vehicle, different reasons. So a huge line will be there. In that case, this car can simply go to the another pump and fill petrol. Okay. But when there is no rush, the same car can go to this and get CNG. So likewise, it is running efficiently, right? So as compared to other car, which is only providing petrol fuel, okay, another car which is only providing petrol option. So you will try to go for both, yes or no? When you are getting more options, you'll try to go for this fuel, this vehicle or this vehicle, guys. Please reply.
Both.
Yeah, both one. Similarly, when Tableau says data connectivity, okay, Tableau can connect to a wide range of data source, including databases like MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle, cloud services, okay, this AWS, okay, Azure, spreadsheet like Excel, and many more, like 99 plus data sources it can connect. So when somebody is giving, like in market, The main competitors are Power BI and Tableau, and many more other visualization tools are there. Now, why the main competitors are like, when you compare Ferrari and Audi or maybe another Bugatti cars, like many car companies are there which are also available. But when we compare top, we'll take two, three names. So similarly, this Power BI and Tableau, they are always in competition in providing their options so that they will bring customers to them. Let us suppose Power BI will add some options. Eh, Why he is adding few more options as compared to other his competitor, likewise both, just to bring customers to them. Just like if some one shop owner is selling his sweet at 100 rupees kg, next to him he will say, I will give at 90 rupees kg and more good quality. So he will shift to here. So likewise, they are telling I have more connectivity of data. Okay, this many or 99 plus sources can be connected. So you will think, okay, wherever I store. Now, what is mean by data connectivity sources? For example, the easy for understanding is, let us suppose you store some data in your laptop. Also, you can store in a pen drive the same data you are storing in laptop. You are storing it in the pen drive. Okay, you're storing in memory card. So these are like different data sources. Okay, if you want to share it either to the another laptop, you will connect this to with the card, you will connect this laptop to this, or you will insert this memory card. So where I can store the data on cloud also. What is cloud? Anybody have a little bit idea about it? AWS cloud, whatever. Anybody?
We can able to work offline also.
Okay. For example, anybody has visited to internet cafe? Internet cafe in your childhood or anytime for playing games?
Yes.
So you
Yes.
used to give some 20 rupees or 30 rupees per hour to that person and you used to play games. So why? Because you might not have a laptop or that kind of gaming kind of computer or PC at your home. So you used to visit internet cafe. You used to pay 20 30 rupees, play for 1 or 2 hours and come back. Similarly, cloud says when you are a startup, you don't have to invest in your data center. You don't have to invest much money in storing on the containers. Okay, so I am into the business of this. Okay, I'll make buildings. For example, I'll make data centers. You can just store your data there and you can rent it. You just pay me how much you are storing it. In other case, before cloud, what used to happen? A startup is starting his business. He used to think about which place I should take and how much should I invest in the data center where my all workplace data will be stored and all that. So, and if after 1 or 2 years, if that startup is closed and all this invested money is gone, or very rarely you was chances to sell to another company and different reasons. So cloud is booming, just like internet cafe were booming at one particular time. Nowadays, everybody has easy access to laptops. So nowadays, this business, internet cafe business is reduced, but the cloud business is increasing because of everybody is having lot of ways of generating the data, but they have very less space to store it. For example, you're buying mobile and your mobile is generating GBs of videos and images, and then you're paying to Google Cloud, Google Drive. Yes, per month, whatever the charge is, you're paying there just to have that storage data because you are generating, your mobile is generating that much data. But to store that in your mobile, maximum 128 GB, 256 or maximum 1 TB. After that, what? So you will be thinking to shift it to the Google Drive. So he will be charging after 15 GB maybe the storage limit. It will be charging you monthly. So this is where your data store. Now let us suppose it is instead of video images, it is in the rows and column format. Rows and column format. This data is there. Now, if Tableau says I will not allow this cloud data to connect with me, what you need to do? Let us suppose Tableau says I will allow only Excel to connect. So you have to download this, then convert into Excel, and then Excel you need to connect with Tableau. So this will take a long time, effort. So instead of this, if anybody else is telling, what happened? Is there anybody speaking in between? I want to ask, want to say something?
ஐயா திங்கலாம் சப்பாத்தி என்ன சொல்றது வீட்டுல நல்லா இருந்து காய்ச்சா ஒரு 50 ரூபா அடிக்க போடுவேன்
Thomas Anthony.
பண்ணிட்டே இருந்து நீங்க சொல்லிடுவாங்க சார் சம்மன் ரிமூவ்டு ஆச்சு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் சொல்லிடுவாங்க ஏதாவது அருண் கூப்பிட்டா என்னடா எனக்கு ரிமூவ் ஆகலாங்கிறான் அருண்
Thomas, am I audible, Thomas? Are you listening to me? Thomas, please mute yourself. Thank you very much. Okay.
So this PPT, will you share it in the group?
Yeah, definitely. For now, for a few days, take the screenshot. Once a good content is finished, so accordingly, likewise, I will share questions, theories, and everything on your WhatsApp group. Don't worry about all that things.
Okay.
Okay. So what I was telling guys, just remind me.
Cloud.
The storage Google Cloud.
Hey. So if cloud data, if you are unable to connect with Tableau, Tableau says I will connect only with Excel. So the process will be longer. We'll download this, we'll convert into Excel format, and then we'll connect it with Tableau. And in that time, somebody else like Power BI will say, I will definitely allow the cloud data to connect with me. So instead of doing this long process, you will directly go to Power BI, connect your cloud data with this, and you will go for your visualization. So that is why cloud says I will provide different ways of data connectivity. For example, here you can see there are many options. That options here we are unable to see. For example, in the public version, you can see we have limited scope. If I click on more, few things are visible. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this. But the same thing when I see for desktop, you can see same when I click see more, there are 99 plus connectivity. Okay, 99 plus data source connectivity is available for paid version if it is required. For the learning purpose, few of the sources we are good to work with. When I connect data, this my Excel format, okay, CSV format, PDF, okay. So these are all okay to start learning with. Getting it, everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, as we discussed, data connectivity and interactive dashboard means, just a second, let me erase. Just now I have shown you one dashboard. I was clicking on the filter, the data was changing on that. So that is called as interactive dashboard. When a dashboard is looking like an image, when I'm unable to click on it, okay, it is just an image kind of thing. Let us assume on this dashboard there are no buttons on this. Okay, this is what the data you can see. You cannot change it. So it is a normal dashboard. But when I click on this and I say change the values, so when it is affecting, okay, currently I have reported this. When I say so filter, this filter, all filter. So currently only this is getting applied, not all. But when I say it all and do filter, it will change all the sheets. So in that case, that kind of dashboard, what we are telling, it is a interactive dashboard. So Tableau dashboard are highly interactive and allow user to drill down, okay, filter views.
Sir, I have one query.
Hello, yes.
Uh, you said all the sheets it will be changing. If there are 3 or 4 sheets are there, within
Yeah.
in that fourth sheet, if you are filtering with all, that it will be reflected in the first 3 sheets also, or only that particular sheet it will be reflected.
Yes, we are going to learn all those things. Just we are discussing. When I say all, it will reflect everyone when I select. So let's not go there for now. We are just
Oh,
understanding what is meant by interactive. Okay.
okay,
And
okay.
by the upcoming classes, this whole day dashboard you yourself are going to make. Okay. So as this is the starting class, if I just go into that and show you this will happen, that will happen, others might get stuck. What is happening there? It's the first day. Okay. Basically, this will be our final class thing, which we are going to do. Many more things we have to learn. Step by step, we are going to do lot of practice, and then this question will automatically get resolved. For the day one, it is like a little bit higher level of question. Understanding? Are you Shabri?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Fine. Okay. So interactive dashboard means when I click on my dashboard should respond to me. That is interactive. Interactive class means what? When I'm asking some question, you should reply me. Or if when you want to talk to me, I should reply you. That is called as interactive. Getting it, everybody? Now, please
Yes, sir.
read this part. Somebody, maybe Shabari.
Real-time data. The Tableau can handle real-time data feeds, making it useful for dynamic data analysis and monitoring the key performance indicator. That means the KPI in the real time. And it supports advanced analytics with features such as trend lines, forecasting, statistical analysis, so that the users can also integrate the Tableau with programming languages like R and Python for more complex data analysis. And the Tableau provides the tools for sharing visualization and dashboards with others, like the Tableau server and Tableau online, allowing the users to publish dashboards to central location where others can interact and access with them. And it can customize the look and feel of their visualization to align with their brand or specific needs. That includes adjusting colors, font, and layout. Whereas the Tableau can handle large data sets and complex data model, making it suitable for all the organization of all the sizes, from small business to large enterprise.
So, just like we have discussed about data visualization, ease, data connectivity, interactive dashboard, here also some key points are there. Real-time data. When I, let us suppose, connect one data and changed some values in the source file, and when I refresh, the data will get updated. Advanced analysis it can do using R and Python. Collaboration and sharing will be easy. Customization of all this, just like we go for Excel for formatting, similar way we can make our charts look good using the customization. Scalability, small business and large enterprise can also use it, meaning that if in terms of Excel, it has capacity of 10 lakh rows in one sheet. Okay, so it has one limit. So beyond that limit, it won't do. Let us suppose this is a car which can take 4 people. Okay, and this is a bus. This is a bus which can take maybe 50 people. Now, if that bus owner decide, let's take 10 people every day. Anyhow, it's my bus. It's okay for me to carry 10 people every day. So this is known as scalable. So that bus has capacity of 50 people, but it can take 10 people also, right? So here the car has capacity of 4 people. So more than 4 cannot be, it cannot be scaled because it has that limit. But this is, it has a bigger capacity. So it can be used for a smaller task even. Getting it, everybody?
Yes,
So let us now compare Tableau with Excel. Can you please read this part?
Excel, it's primarily the spreadsheet application which is used for data entry, manipulation, and basic analysis. It is widely used for some financial modeling, budgeting, and simple data visualization. Whereas the Tableau is the specialized data visualization and business intelligence tool, which is designed for creating interactive and complex visualization. It excels as transforming large data sets into the actionable.
So Excel is primarily used for spreadsheet application. So people use it as a data source also. Data source. When I go here and I see click on connect to data. Here Microsoft Excel is shown. So where what we are connecting a data source, that data source is storing my data, and after connecting it here, I'm converting this to visualization. But as I said, Excel is multitasking. It can enter the data, store it, manipulate it, and analyze it, and also it can make visualization. But as I tell in the initial part, it's a mobile phone kind of mentality. But this Tableau is camera kind of mentality. It goes for one particular task, but in depth and focused. Yeah. So it works for visualization, business intelligence, and interactive complex visualization. It excels in transforming large data set into actionable. So it has the capacity of handling lakhs of rows, crores of rows efficiently. It will not get hanged or reduce the performance if we are giving more data. Okay, so this was about the first difference between the Excel and Tableau. Other is data visualization. for the Excel and Tableau. Now, when I say Excel can make some common, generally used visualization tools, but Tableau can go in depth beyond this. In addition to this, it can go for heat map, tree map, geographic maps, dashboards. Okay, so it can combine them and handle all them efficiently. It's like if it is a mobile taking 1 or 2 MBs picture image when it capture from the camera of that mobile, it is taking a picture of maybe 1 MB, 2 MB, 10 MB. But when it goes to a camera, high quality camera, it may increase to 50 MBs in detail. We can zoom it as much as we want, just like uh, the wildlife photography people do. They are very far from the wildlife. They want to capture those present moment, so that they are using different levels of zooming of that camera, and that picture quality is not even disturbed little bit. So that is what Tableau is doing. It is intensely focused on different varieties of chart, and it can handle all of them efficiently. Now, data handling. Excel handles data within individual spreadsheet and manage moderately sized dataset. Performs Performance may degrade with large dataset, right? But Tableau is designed to handle large and complex dataset efficiently. It can connect various data sources simultaneously, process larger volumes of data without significant performance issues. Now, if I may ask, have you guys completed SQL?
Yes, sir.
So in SQL,
Yes,
you might
sir.
have learned about joins, right?
Yes.
So there will be a common column between both the tables. And when I join, let us suppose different kind of joins are there. When I join, the data again magnifies, connects both the tables. So this kind of, when already this table has 1 lakh rows, and let us suppose this has 50,000 or maybe 1,000, when we connect, it magnifies, the data magnifies, right? Many columns and rows all come together. So Tableau has that capacity to join different data sets and handle them and visualize using all them. So it is like power of Tableau which can be done. But Excel, what it does, instead of storing different table, it will try to store all the data in one table itself. And also it has a limitation of 10 lakh rows. So if we are giving more work to it, its performance may degrade. So likewise, move to the next. Can you please read this, every?
Yes. The Excel it can connect to a variety of data sources such as database, web services, and other spreadsheet. However, the process can be seamless compared to Tableau. But Tableau offers robust data connectivity option. It can connect to numerous data sources including SQL database, cloud service, big data platform, and more. The Tableau provides real-time data connectivity and integrations, whereas Excel is known for its ease of use for basic data tasks. Most professionals are familiar with its interface and functionalities because it is versatile for various non-visual data tasks like calculation, pivot table, and data cleaning. Whereas Tableau, which is designed with the focus on user-friendly data visualizations, it's a drag and drop interface allowing the users to create complex visualizations with minimal technical skills. However, it is less suited for detailed data manipulation tasks that Excel handle well.
So you can see the Excel has its own domain of working and he is expert in that. though Tableau has its own domain of working and exceptionally well. But when they say and they interfere in each other's domain, they lag a little bit. Okay. Then advanced analytics. Read this part.
The Excel, it supports basic statistical analysis and can perform more complex calculations using built-in formulas and functions. Advanced analytics often requires add-ins or external tools, whereas Tableau includes built-in advanced analytics features such as trend analysis, forecasting, and clustering. It can integrate programming languages like R and Python for developer analytic capabilities. So deeper analytic capabilities. Collaboration and sharing. The Excel collaboration is possible but can be cumbersome, often requiring shared drives or images. Excel Online offers some collaborative features, whereas Tableau provides sharing and collaboration options through Tableau Server and the Tableau. Users can publish and interactive dashboards with colleagues who can view and interact in their real time.
Hmm. So Excel is strictly saying that write Excel formulas in whatever way I'll be able to handle. But Tableau is open. It is telling that whatever way you want to use, you can use R or scripting language, you can connect it with me and I can handle those. Whereas in Excel collaboration also it needs online collaborative features. You have to share the Excel file directly with the data with the user, or we need to exchange the email IDs with each other. But instead of this, with Tableau, we can make our online platform Tableau Online, which is, let us suppose, here. So this is the online part. You can type on Tableau login and you can click on this Tableau public sign in, and you can make online visuals also. Okay, these are like online features. See, I'm reconnecting it. So a few of the options will be lesser here, but almost it is workable. We can do the changes here also. Okay, we'll see that. We'll make all together in practical. This is like downloaded version in the desktop, which is free, Tableau public desktop version we can say, and this is Tableau public online version. Okay, so both places we can work. But in terms of Excel, it is hard for sharing. Now, scalability, as I told, the example of car and a bus. So it is scalable. Startup
Whether
company can
Tableau
also
online desktop, that also free or paid?
see when I'm using the word desktop, don't get confused. Desktop is like when I'm using in here, I'm calling it as desktop. Okay, but it is public. So whenever the word public is added, it's free of cost because it is like when I teach you, when you are able to use Tableau, then only you will think whether to buy a premium version or a paid version or not. So that's why this public version is available. So whenever we are able to use it, it means it is free of cost. But whenever there is some restrictions that we are going to learn, which is here, see Tableau desktop and Tableau public. Okay. So
Okay.
desktop version is paid version, which is working for 15 days. After 15 days, you cannot work with it. It will be, all the options will be open for you for 15 days. After 15 days, it will be locked, or it will ask you to add a key. See, Tableau desktop public edition. Okay. So currently it is public edition. But when I say buy Tableau, I will get Tableau desktop paid version. Understood everybody? Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. Got it.
in this online version, you can log in and here also you can use. Okay. Tableau login page. I'll share this. So this part we'll discuss tomorrow. For now, we'll just have a summary and practical will start tomorrow. So that everybody, I want you all, I think few of you might be joining from mobile and different things. So tomorrow be ready with proper internet and whatever I say, for example, I do some practical for 3 minutes, then 3 minutes I'll be giving you so that you have to do it practically. So likewise, throughout the course, we are going to go. So everyone has to utilize that thing. Okay, please read this part summary.
Uh, Scalability, the Excel is suited for individual or small team use and for smaller data sets. Its performance can degrade with very large volume of data. Whereas Tableau, it scales well to large teams and organizations. It is designed to handle big data and complex data environment efficiently. Excel is best for data entry, storage, financial modeling, and budgeting, simple data analysis and visualization, detailed data manipulations and calculation. Whereas Tableau is best for advanced and interactive data visualization. It handles large and complex data sets, real-time data analysis and monitoring, sharing and collaboration on data insights.
Yes. So that's what we all discussed today. So, for example, let me show you a little bit of an idea how our class is going to happen. So let us suppose I open this. Let us have a small difference between a practical difference between our Excel and Tableau. So this is the data, which is itself a data source, and also I can generate a visual. I can do visualization in the Excel. So how many steps it will take for me to go to a visual or a pure chart? So first I need to get a pure table. Let's say okay. In this, I need to select my requirements. You might not be having idea about the data set. Tomorrow we'll see each and every column of the data set and we'll understand what all things are there inside it. Just now, I'm just showing you steps in like a difference between an Excel and Tableau that I have to drag, let us suppose a relation between category and sales. Okay, different categories of product I have, and this much sales they have done, and this number I want to see first. Earlier this much big data I have, which is having almost 50,000 rows, that according to what I want I converted into this much data table, and this data again for analyzing I'm converting it to some visual. So it took me almost 30 seconds, I can see. But when I connect the same data to what we can say Tableau, let us suppose if I say connect data Excel, connect this, when the data is connected, I just need to drag and drop this. From this point, we'll understand what these things is called. Okay, here what all things we are going to do. The day one is just you have to relax and see things. We're just trying to understand the meaning of this drag and drop feature. Okay, easy to make visualization. What does they mean by that? You are understanding here. So in Excel, we have selected data, converted to table, select, then whatever fields we want selected, and then converted to a visual, selected a visual also. Here I will just drag and drop, and it's done. My visual is ready. So according to Excel,